If you're going to ask me what's one of the most outrageous buzzer beaters of all time, here's one of my personal picks. As they throw it at the basket. The guy who made this miraculous tip-in is David Lee.
Yo, what's up, everyone? It is Jay Walsh 2000 till infinity here, and today I'm gonna be talking about a player that was with the Golden State Warriors before they started winning championships, and is gonna be labeled by me as the Forgotten Warrior. And we're gonna go back to about the 2012-2013 season here, because that is the season that the Warriors started turning things around and started making the playoffs, but they weren't title contenders yet. And that wouldn't happen until Steve Kerr arrived in the 2014-2015 season. So you might be wondering, who is this, well, mystery man? It is none other than David Lee, the former All-Star for Golden State, who was a power forward at the time and was a good post-up player. Okay, so technically David Lee did win a championship with the Warriors. However, he was at the tail end of his career at that point, and the rest of the team was carrying him pretty much. I'm going to explain why he wasn't re-signed, but I'm also going to start at the beginning of his career and explain how he became an all-star to begin with. Big fella Dave! David Lee was drafted with the 30th overall pick in 2005. Wasn't really expected to do a whole lot, but he sure did. He did a very solid job in New York, even averaging 20 and 10 one year and becoming an all-star. But the Knicks didn't make the playoffs once while he was there. So in a move to rebuild completely further, the Knicks traded him to Golden State for a bunch of players. Lee was brought in to change the culture of Golden State, along with two sharpshooters, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and a rugged young two-way player in Harrison Barnes, thus creating the beginning of Golden State's death lineup. Mwahaha. Yeah, we remember Golden State's death lineup, right? I mean, they were nicknamed the Hamptons Five by Steve Kerr, featuring Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Andre Iguodala. No team wanted that smoke.
It is dead people. These are dead people, chat. Nothing is fake, IRL.
We don't have all night. Doctor's election delay. Come on, keep.
So back to what I was saying.
Now, David Lee played his best ball in the 2 years that Golden State did make the playoffs under Mark Jackson. And in my opinion, Mark Jackson was not that bad of a coach. David Lee actually flourished in his system, being probably the second best player most nights, Curry being probably the first. And it was definitely a more post-oriented system than Steve Kerr would use. Steve Kerr always using the perimeter-oriented system. I think ultimately what caused his downfall was the fact that he was an aging player in a league where three-point shots were now being taken all the time, and post players aren't as important anymore. And also the fact that Steve Kerr really didn't use him that much. He came off the bench behind Draymond. Draymond just straight up started outplaying David Lee, and that was his demise right there. He got the one championship, but he bounced around after that with several different teams. Other players similar to him during this time were going extinct as well, like Joakim Noah and Roy Hibbert. Post players nowadays are just, you got to be able to shoot, really. And if you're a post player that's solid, you can be a solid starter or role player, but you can't have that big of an impact unless you can shoot somewhat. And for Lee, he never really adapted his game to be able to do that. And after his brief stints with Boston, Dallas, and San Antonio, that was it. That was all she wrote. Oh. I guess the question we need to be asking ourselves, could David Lee have had a longer career with Golden State if he adapted his game? Probably so. He probably would have went on more title runs. But reality is reality. However, a player like Draymond Green is more suited to fit today's game and play small ball than with two bigs on the floor at all times. It's just like apples and oranges. Yeah.
Bill, I just have one question for you. What is it, Ted? What color is an orange? Ted, you bonehead. Its color is the same as its name, just like a lemon.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, it's Jay Walsh, 2000 till infinity out. Peace.